All right, so get this. We're diving deep into the future of Facebook. You sent us these slides from Maury Smith, a top Facebook marketing expert.
Yeah.
It's all about their algorithm in 2025.
I know.
And let me tell you, it's a wild ride.
It really is. You know what's interesting to me is Maury's slides are all about how AI is no longer just like a small piece of the puzzle. It's the entire foundation.
Oh.
It's like Facebook's handing over the keys to artificial intelligence.
So no more obsessing over likes and comments.
Right.
I can get behind that.
Yeah.
But how do we measure success in this AI-powered future?
Well, that's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
Instead of the friend graph, that web of connections we're used to.
Yeah.
Facebook's algorithm is shifting to what Maury calls the interest graph.
Interest graph.
Basically, it's all about understanding what makes you tick, what you're passionate about, even if none of your friends share those interests.
Okay, so Les Birthday posts more content about, say, restoring vintage motorcycles, even if none of my friends are into that.
Exactly.
Got it.
And that's where the AI comes in.
Okay.
Imagine an algorithm that tracks everything you do on Facebook. Every click, every scroll,
wow.
to build a picture of your unique interests.
So it's kind of like how TikTok's For You page works, right?
You got it.
You get a feed tailored to your obsessions, even if you don't follow those creators.
Exactly. It's about discovering content that aligns with your passions, regardless of who you're friends with.
Right.
And here's the kicker. Maury even questions whether we'll even need followers in the future.
Whoa, that's a huge shift.
Yeah.
It's like Facebook is becoming this giant AI-powered suggestion engine.
It really is.
And I guess if the algorithm knows me better than I know myself,
Right.
then who needs followers to tell me what's cool, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But this raises some questions too.
Sure.
What happens to the social aspect of social media if it's all driven by algorithms? And how do we ensure that this interest graph doesn't trap us in a bubble, only showing us things we already agree with?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
It's like, how do we make sure this AI doesn't accidentally turn us into boring, predictable versions of ourselves?
Right.
We need a little surprise in our lives, right?
Absolutely. And that's just one of the many questions Maury's slides raise about the future of Facebook.
Okay.
It's fascinating stuff.
It is. Speaking of fascinating, let's talk about the brains behind all of this meta AI.
Yes.
Mara's slides make it clear this is not just some behind-the-scenes tech. It's a force to be reckoned with.
Definitely. She dropped some pretty mind-blowing stats, for example.
Okay.
Over 600 million people are already using Meta AI every single day
Wow.
across all of Meta's platforms, Facebook,
Wow.
Instagram, Messenger, the works.
So we're talking about the most widely used AI in the world.
Yes,
That's huge.
it is.
But what does it actually do? I mean, beyond serving up cat videos and targeted ads.
It goes much deeper than that. Meta is building entire businesses around AI. Maury even talks about these things called business AIs.
Oh, really?
Imagine having an AI customer service rep
Okay.
that can answer questions, schedule appointments, even recommend products, all personalized to the individual customer.
Hold on. An AI that knows what I want before I do?
Uh-huh.
Now that's both impressive and a little creepy.
Yeah,
Like, will it also know what kind of pizza toppings I prefer?
maybe. But think about it from a business perspective.
Okay.
If you're a small business owner,
Right.
having an AI that can handle customer interactions 24/7 could be a game changer.
That's true. It could free up so much time to focus on, actually running the business.
Exactly.
But I can also see how some people might find that whole concept a bit unsettling.
Definitely. And that's something we have to think about as AI becomes more sophisticated.
Yeah.
How do we balance the convenience and efficiency with the need for human connection and trust?
It's a tough question, but it's one we need to be asking, especially as Facebook's algorithm becomes more and more intertwined with AI.
Absolutely. And speaking of the algorithm, Maury has some interesting insights about how Facebook is measuring content success
Okay.
in this AI-driven world. Remember how we used to track things like 3-second video views and all those different metrics?
Ugh. Yeah, it was a mess. So what's changed?
Well, Facebook has decided to simplify things, and they've done it in a big way.
Okay.
They're moving to a single metric that they're just calling ViewWS.
Views.
It's all about how many times any piece of content, whether it's a video, a reel, an image, whatever,
Okay.
appears on someone's screen. It's that simple.
So they're not even factoring in how long someone watches something, just whether it pops up on their screen.
Right.
That's interesting and maybe a little worrying for content creators.
It is. It means the emphasis is really on grabbing attention. Those first few seconds are everything. If you don't hook people instantly,
Yeah.
they're just going to keep scrolling.
Makes sense in a world where we're all bombarded with content 24/7, but it also makes you wonder, how do we stand out in a sea of AI-optimized content? What catches people's eyes in this new landscape?
That's a great question. And it's one that Mari addresses head on in her slides. In fact, she has some pretty specific advice about how to succeed in this new AI-driven world, especially when it comes to Facebook ads.
Okay, I'm all ears, spill the AI tea. What's the secret to winning the Facebook algorithm in 2025?
Well, to understand that, we need to understand how AI is changing the game for Facebook ads, and that's something we can dive into in the next part of our deep dive.
Ugh, you're killing me with these cliffhangers, but all right. I'll patiently await the final chapter of our AI adventure.
Trust me, it's worth the wait. We'll explore how to thrive in this evolving social media landscape, and I think you'll find Mari's insights incredibly valuable. Hashtag TTS, the deep dive episode 2025-0130, part 2 of 3. So you're curious about how to win with Facebook ads in 2025?
Yeah.
Well, buckle up, because according to Mari, Meta actually wants us to let go of the steering wheel
Wait, what?
when it comes to our ad campaigns.
Let go of the steering wheel. Does that mean we just set it and forget it?
Not quite.
Let the AI handle everything.
It's more like we're shifting into the passenger seat
Okay.
and becoming what Mari calls AI whisperers.
AI whisper.
We're learning how to guide the algorithm, give it high-level instructions, and trust it to optimize our campaigns in ways we never could before.
So instead of obsessing over every little detail,
Right.
we're giving the AI broad directions.
Yeah.
And letting it figure out the best way to execute them.
Exactly.
It sounds like a whole new way of thinking about advertising.
It is. It's about understanding how the AI works, what signals it responds to, and how to feed it the right information so it can do its job effectively.
Oh.
And that requires a whole new set of skills.
It's like we're not just marketers anymore.
Yeah.
We're AI diplomats.
Yeah.
We have to learn how to speak the algorithm's language to get the results we want.
Exactly. And the better we understand that language, the more successful our campaigns will be.
Yeah.
But it's not just about ads. AI is changing the game for content creation, too.
Okay, so let's talk content. Is this where we all become robot artists churning out masterpieces on autopilot? I'm ready for my AI muse.
Well, not quite. Mari acknowledges that AI is going to play a bigger role in content creation, but it's not about replacing human creativity. It's about amplifying it.
So more like AI is our creative assistant, not our replacement.
Right.
Give me the rundown on how this partnership is going to work.
Think of it as having a brainstorming partner who's available 24/7, never gets tired, and has access to a massive database of knowledge. You could use AI tools to generate content ideas, write captions, even edit videos.
So I could feed it a bunch of raw footage from my vintage motorcycle restoration project, and the AI would help me turn it into a masterpiece. Sign me up.
Well, it's not quite that simple. While AI can definitely help with the technical aspects, Mari stresses the importance of human touch, that irreplaceable element of creativity, emotion, and authenticity that resonates with an audience.
Right, because a robot might be able to string together a grammatically correct sentence, but it can't capture the passion and personality that make a story truly compelling.
Exactly. It's about using AI to enhance our storytelling, not replace it. Think of it as a collaboration. AI brings the technical skills to the table, and we bring the heart and soul.
I like this. So it's not about humans versus machines. It's about finding the sweet spot where they work together. But how do we actually do that? How do we use AI to enhance our content without losing that human touch?
Mari offers some practical advice here. She suggests using AI for tasks like generating video concepts, writing catchy titles and descriptions, even finding the perfect music to set the mood.
So we're basically freeing up our time and energy to focus on the things that AI can't do, like connecting with our audience on an emotional level and telling stories that truly resonate.
Exactly. And here's another tip from Mari. Use AI to analyze your audience data. Figure out what kind of content they're already engaging with, and use that information to create even more of what they love.
That makes a lot of sense. It's like AI is giving us a secret weapon to understand our audience better than ever before. But with all this talk about AI, I'm starting to feel like we're living in a sci-fi movie. Is this really the future of Facebook?
Well, that's the thing about the future. It's always changing. And while we can't predict exactly what Facebook will look like in 2025, one thing is for sure, AI is going to play a major role.
Okay, so we've covered AI's impact on content discovery ads and content creation. What else does Mari have up her sleeve? What other secrets does she reveal about the Facebook algorithm in 2025?
There's still a lot to unpack. Mari dives deep into organic social media strategy and has some strong opinions about what's working and what's not in this